Okay, I'm recording this video. Hopefully I'll get it up on the site before the open on Monday, the 3rd of May 2010. Second time I had to record this. For some reason my screen recorder crashed, so let me just kind of run through this really quickly. On the end of Thursday, I said I was expecting some weakness early on in the morning on Friday, and this is why. We had running into Thursday's close, which is this vertical grey dotted line. We had an end of trend warning signal here with stopping volume patterns and profit-taking volume distribution patterns right up here. A little bit of kind of professional activity kind of coming into the close, and that was coinciding with a cyclical turn on my 40,500 tip bar chart. So if you recall, one of my favorite setups is an end of trend warning signal in a lower time frame, which coincides with a cycle turn in a higher time frame. So if on the lower time frame I'm looking at 4,500 tip bar charts, my higher time frame is actually 9 times that, which is 40,500 ticks. So here we had a cyclical turning point happening here. You can see the professional blue bars active at the end of the day, stopping volume going into this, and bearish divergence patterns on better momentum here. So that's cyclical turning point. Ended up being a good one. We kind of spent all of Friday going down. So I was kind of expecting some weakness early on Friday. Ended up being kind of a down day the whole day. And what's interesting is we're coming back into possibly a similar type pattern. We've got exhaustion volume selling on the downside here with all these exhaustion large blue cyan dots on the downside, and we've got a lot of professional activity at the end of the day here with these blue bars, and that's coinciding again with a cyclical turn on the highest time frame, the 40,500 tip bar chart. We've got a professional blue bar here, exhaustion selling here, and we're lining up for a cycle turn on this higher time frame. So probably would like to see a little bit of divergence first thing on Monday morning, showing that we've had the exhaustion selling, but we also need some divergence patterns. So early on Monday, I'll be just watching to see if the professionals kind of step in and start to form those divergence patterns and setting up for a little bit of strength during Monday. Now, don't forget Friday was a big down day. We've got the weekend where the amateurs can go think about their positions, and I expect on Monday morning they'll be hitting the bid and getting out of some positions. So I expect some weakness first thing on Monday morning. But the question is, do the professionals then step in and take them up on that and start to put a floor into the market? So because we had a strong rally on Thursday up, kind of strong decline on Friday down, I'm not expecting Monday to be a trend day necessarily. It'd be unusual to have kind of strong up, strong down, and then strong up. So if anything, I'm looking for some kind of go nowhere day on Monday with overall strength as the professionals kind of come in. But you've got to keep an open mind about these things and just see where things kind of go. But that's what I'm looking at the moment. Just to look at kind of the good entry points on Thursday as we were making this kind of stepped decline, you can see that these cyclical turns on the 4500 tip bar chart were quite nice. The first one here, we ran into the cyclical turning point with professionals, activists this high. We also had bearish divergence at this point, and then we kind of tried to retest a little bit here with this amateur bar kind of going up. Again, very little buying on the upside here with these bearish divergence patterns here, and then the market kind of slunk away. And then the next cyclical turn on the downside here, we had amateur activity, all these yellow bars trying to buy this little bit of a rally here, and then the market kind of slunk away again. Interestingly, when you go down to the lower time frames, so on the 1500 tip bar chart, for example, that turn at about 10:30 in the morning was an end of trend warning signal. We had all the professionals active here, and you can see we kind of made a bottom here. We'd had exhaustion selling, we'd had bullish divergence at this point. Professionals kind of come in here and here. We get our divergence patterns, and then the market starts to rally. And then the next time the professionals are active is as we come back in, we break 1200, we go up to 1202. The professionals come in, bang, 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 as we're going up, up, up. The professionals taking their profits. We get profit-taking patterns, come back, pull back, and an end of trend as we retest here. And you can see this end of trend is being driven by the amateurs, amateur buying bars here. Two of my Rambo patterns are reversal of an amateur breakout. So the amateurs are trying to drive this breakout. They get reversed on, the market takes off to the downside. So you can see some of these patterns on the lower time frames as well. And then just looking at the commitment of traders numbers, they were in on Friday. Professionals are currently net long only 0.4% of open interest. So that's plus 0.4, which means they're net long, and that's on the SP P large contract, not the Emini contract, and the better COT oscillator, committed trade oscillator's gone down at plus 44. We've already had this kind of crash warning signal in the background. Potentially, if this goes negative this week because we've made a new 52-week high, we'll get another crash warning signal here. I'm bearish on the medium to long term based on this, and we should be seeing weakness in the market. But just shorter term, when we're looking at these the 4,500 tip bar chart, all I can say is, this is volume, professional accumulation and extreme kind of selling at this point, so we're likely to get some kind of test. Now, how big test back of these, 12 type tops again, how strong that test back is, we're yet to see, but that's what I'll be looking for on Monday then. So some initial weakness with some selling from the amateurs after the weekend, and then let's see if the professionals kind of step into the market and start to buy and put in some support for Monday morning. So there we go. Good luck with your Emini trading this week.